The Bergen-Mostraumen Fjord cruise is a highly popular half-day excursion that departs directly from Bergen's city center. It navigates the 27-kilometer-long Fjord and squeezes through the incredibly narrow, strong current Mostraumen Straits. The duration of the trip is exactly 4 hours round trip. The boat navigates the shallow, fast-moving currents of the Mostraumen Channel where the rock walls almost touch the vessel. The boat reaches Modalen, Norway's second smallest municipality, before making the return journey back to Bergen. The captain typically steers the bow of the boat directly up towards a towering waterfall so passengers can catch the cold mountain spray and maybe fill up a bottle of cold mountain water. In this vlog, I will be taking a Fjord cruise from Bergen to Mostraumen. Mostraumen is a narrow, spectacular fjord channel in western Norway near Bergen, formed by retreating glaciers and carved out by powerful tidal currents and floods. It has evolved from an ancient land barrier into a major maritime passage and a renowned scenic destination. The ancient lake formation started roughly 10,000 years ago post-Ice Age when land rise transformed the outer fjord into a gravel ridge. This created a natural dam separating the inner fjord from the sea and forming the freshwater lake Motovnet. For centuries, a land barrier blocked larger boats. However, a massive flood on December 14, 1743 ruptured the isthmus, equalizing the water levels, allowing tide water to re-enter and reconnecting the fjord to the sea once again. The strait remains a formidable obstacle for local transit due to large shallow stones in the middle of the rapid stream. The Norwegian government conducted a major dredging project in 1913, deepening the channel to 3.5 meters. This allowed larger vessels to safely navigate the currents and opened the inner fjords to increase trade and transport. Historically, an area of local fishing and isolated farming, Mostraumen is now a world-famous attraction. It is a frequent highlight of Visit Bergen Fjord cruises, famous for its strong tidal currents, dramatic sheer cliffs, and proximity to major waterfalls. Oslofjordens history centers on its role as a vital maritime highway, shifting from early Viking pathways into a bustling industrial trade corridor that sustained the isolated island communities surrounding it. Archaeological evidence shows human settlements along Ostero Island, the massive island bounded by the fjords dating back over 3,500 years. The calm waters of the fjord served as critical defensive shields, protecting early Viking ships and shielding regional trading communities from the harsh elements of the open North Sea. The historical footprint of Christianity is highly visible here. On the shores of the fjord sit Hammer Church, a wooden staff-like structure built in 1622 on a site that has been a continuous place of worship for over 1,000 years. Isolated from mainland road networks, villages along the Fjord-like Mostraumen became manufacturing powerhouses in the 19th and early 20th centuries. They produced wooden shoes, furniture, metal casing, and textiles, relying entirely on the Fjord to move goods. In 1866, the historic Foresyte mill was established on the inner shores of the Fjord. It began manufacturing oatmeal in 1906 and served as a foundational source of food and employment. For decades, the only way to move people and cattle through the icy inner Fjord waters was by boat. In 1908, the steamship SS Oyster was launched with a heavy-duty hull specifically designed to break through the thick winter ice of the Osterfjorden. During World War II, the SS Oyster was requisitioned as a guard ship by the Royal Norwegian Navy, subsequently captured by German naval forces and utilized under the same martyr throughout the occupation. The boat was saved from being scrapped, fully restored by Nordhordland Veteran Boat Association, and still sails today. It stands as one of Norway's most celebrated heritage vessels. Bergen is renowned for its magnificent fjords, and the Bergen-Mostraumen tour lets you to admire the views in just 4 hours. Set sail on a thrilling cruise and soak up the scenery as you cruise beneath the towering cliffs of the Osterfjord and navigate the narrow Mostraumen Strait. The dramatic finale is a natural waterfall where you can sail close enough to catch a bucket of icy mountain water before heading back to Bergen. Find your Bergen-Mostraumen Fjord cruise on TripAdvisor. Experience the fjords and mountains on a 3 to 4 hour cruise through the Osterfjord and the picturesque Mostraumen, where boats are just able to pass through. Narrow fjords, steep mountainsides, and waterfalls. Join the tour from Bergen in a fantastic fjord landscape. Sail up the 27-kilometer-long Osterfjord towards Modalen, the country's second smallest municipality with only around 380 inhabitants. Along the way, navigate through strong currents in the shallow and narrow Mostraumen Straits. The captain will bring the bow of the boat so close to the towering waterfall that you may even feel the refreshing spray in your face. Take a cruise through a fairy tale fjord landscape and feel a sense of peace descend on you. You could book standard catamaran cruises with operators like Rodne Fjord Cruises. Cruises depart centrally from Zacharias Bryggen, right next to Bergen's famous fish market. The standard Fjord cruise takes roughly 3 to 3.5 hours round trip. Modern tour boats feature spacious indoor lounges, large panoramic windows, and licensed snack bars selling hot drinks and fresh Norwegian waffles. Rodne Fjord Cruises is determined to protect the environment on the waters they sail in. Sustainable tourism is the key in Norway, and because of that, all of their boat tours are being certified as eco-friendly under the strict criteria of Norway's Eco Lighthouse Foundation. They aim to give guests from all over the world a sustainable fjord experience of the highest quality. The cruise has a large exterior sun deck providing 360-degree panoramic viewing, an indoor cabin fully heated featuring large glass windows if you want shelter from the wind or rain or during the winter months. There is onboard kiosks selling coffee, tea, soft drinks, local bakery items, and light snacks. The catamarans are modern and fully wheelchair accessible. Join Visit Bergen on this 3 to 3.5 hour long Fjord cruise from Bergen to the scenic Fjord and the Mostraumen Channel. On board this high-speed catamaran, you will experience the magnificent landscape in Bergen's nearby forts and the Nordland region. This round-trip cruise is available daily from the fish market all year round. The boat is a modern sightseeing boat that has plenty of outside space and inside space. That has plenty of space outside and inside, not to mention a stunning view from the panoramic deck. The boat is adapted for wheelchair use inside and outside on the main deck, and there is also space for strollers. Food is not sold on board, but feel free to bring your own lunch. Tickets are sold online via guided Fjord tours, Mostraumen and Fjord cruises at the tourist information in Bergen and on board. Start by sailing from Bergen's inner harbor, where you'll get a great view of some of the oldest and most relevant historical sites in the city, including the medieval Bergen Fortress, St. Mary's Church, and the colorful Bergen Hanseatic Wharf. As you drift out to the inner harbor, you'll cruise directly past the colorful wooden facades of Bergen and the historic old coastal suburbs of Skotekiven and Sandskiven. From there, sail through the beautiful western Norwegian coastal scenery in the Fjord, the Fjord, and the Fjord towards the dramatic Mostraumen Channel. The captain safely steers the boat through narrow sounds, a maze of islands, deep fjords, and beautiful waterfalls. As the boat approaches the most scenic bottlenecks, the captain slows down. Audio guides and local instrumental music are broadcast over the PA system to narrate the geographic history and Viking folklore of the region. Rodne was the very first to offer boat tours from Bergen to Mostraumen. For more than 15 years, they have welcomed guests from all over the world on this beautiful half-day Fjord cruise. As Norway's largest family-owned high-speed boat company with 70 years at sea, they know the fjords of Norway and the stunning fjords surrounding Bergen like their own backyard. Book your Fjord cruise with Rodne. Sail through the Fjord on this round-trip Fjord cruise from Bergen to Mostraumen. Admire views of landmarks like the colorful Bergen Wharf, mountainsides, waterfalls, and the Mostraumen Street. The further into the fjord you get, the steeper and more powerful the mountain landscape becomes. Book this Fjord cruise from Bergen to Mostraumen through GetYourGuide. The absolute highlight of the trip is navigating the Mostraumen Channel. This tidal passage is incredibly narrow and shallow, and watching the captain skillfully navigate the catamaran between the tight rocky cliffs is an attraction in itself. Once through the channel, the boat steers directly up to a massive cascading waterfall. The captain will nudge the bow of the catamaran right up to the cliff face, allowing passengers on the outer deck to catch fresh, icy mountain spray in a bucket to sample. The boat reaches its final destination at the scenic threshold of Mo Village in Modalen. Without docking, the vessel executes a sweeping 180-degree turn in glassy waters of the inner fjord, offering a panoramic photography opportunity of tiny mountain settlement. The boat traces its way back to Bergen via a slightly different path or at a faster cruising speed, finally giving you a final chance to enjoy refreshments from the inner deck or stand outside on a sunny day. If heavy winter ice freezes the tight Mostraumen Strait, the captain will pivot to a stunning alternative route around the island of Osterode. Mostraumen is a spectacular narrow tidal strait and gorge in Norway's western fjords, located about 32 kilometers north of Bergen, renowned for its dramatic currents, sheer towards cliffs and cascading waterfalls. Is the highlight of a highly popular half-day round-trip cruise departing directly from the historic harbor in Bergen. The straits are incredibly narrow, making it thrilling to watch captains skillfully navigate boats inches away from rock walls. The boats venture so close to roaring waterfalls that you can feel the mist on your face. While navigating the Oyster Fjord towards the quaint municipality of Modalen, you might spot wildlife, such as seals, eagles, and mountain goats. Modalen is Norway's second smallest municipality by population, home to around 400 residents. tucked away at the very end of the Fjord network. It is a peaceful valley renowned for its raw, untamed wilderness, roaring waterfalls, and rich hydropower resources. The administrative center is the tiny village of Mo, which has fewer than 100 residents. Remarkably, the village was completely inaccessible by car until the Medallion Tunnel was bored through the mountains in 1976. Mo sits quietly at the mouth of the Mulva River. It features a cluster of charming, colorful wooden houses, a small local shop, the historic 1883 Mo Church, and a white sand beach right on the fjord. Hike to the castle, or Slottet. This is Modallin's most famous trail. It's a relatively easy 2-hour round-trip hike leading to a massive rock plateau that juts out 200 meters straight over Mo Fjord. Locals call it a miniature version of the world-famous Pulpit Rock. The valley is dense with dramatic water cascades, including the 100-meter tall Vernhusfossen and the cascading Bursa waterfall. Bergen is renowned for its magnificent fjords, and this tour allows you to admire the views in just 4 hours. Set sail on a thrilling cruise and soak up the scenery as you cruise beneath the towering cliffs of the Osterfjord and navigate the narrow Mostraumen Strait. The dramatic finale is a natural waterfall where you can sail close enough to catch a bucket of icy mountain water before heading back to Bergen. Book a Bergen to Mostraumen cruise operated by guides by locals through Viator. The beautiful half-day Bergen to Mostraumen cruise allows you to tour the narrow Mostraumen Strait. It's possibly one of the most popular things to do in Bergen, with a once-in-a-lifetime fjord experience all in one day. It's the fastest way to experience Norway's dramatic fjords and towering waterfalls without needing to rent a car or commit to a full-day hiking excursion. Within minutes of leaving the vibrant harbor, you sail past Bergen, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, before the landscape transforms into steep mountainsides and quiet bays. The Mostraumen Strait is the highlight of the cruise. The shallow strait is where you'll experience the rush of the powerful currents and towering rock walls right next to the boat. Captain navigates the modern, comfortable vessel directly to the roaring waterfalls. You can feel the icy mist on your face and even taste the fresh mountain water. In my next vlog, I will be visiting Reykjavik, Iceland.